Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Play with Andi. I am so excited to be here with you today to talk about activities to do with young children. The last few weeks, we have talked a lot about fine motor activities and how to strengthen our children's fine motor, our small muscles in our hands and our bodies. This week, we're going to talk about gross motor, which is the big muscles in our bodies, our legs, our arms, really get our bodies moving. When it's this time of year and it's cold out and it's maybe snowy or rainy, it can be challenging to find ways to keep kids busy and moving. So we're going to talk about this. Now, play is designed for young children. However, this activity could be fun for people of all ages. I can picture adults really having a good time with this in their house, and it's a safe activity to do inside. So the supplies we're using today: curling ribbon. Now, if you don't have curling ribbon, no big deal. You can use yarn, string, gift wrap ribbon, whatever you have. I love curling ribbon, so I have a whole collection of every color. I used Scotch tape. You could also use masking tape, whatever kind of tape you have. And then I used scissors and balloons. The balloons are the most important thing. I bought a big pack at the Dollar Tree, so you can do that. So what I did is I took a balloon, blew it up, tied it to the end of some curling ribbon, and I taped it to my ceiling. So once it's taped to the ceiling, you can actually volley it and smack it around. You can play with it, you can bat it back and forth. You can think of games and activities you can do. You can play alone or with a partner. It's super fun. For little ones, you can have them run under and get some of that energy out. I like that if it hits something, it's not gonna break any of your little tchotchkes and things you have around the house. The only downside of this is you want to make sure that you're teaching your little ones not to pull, because if they pull, it will come down from the ceiling. So I just got a ladder out, I taped it to the ceiling. Now you may have noticed I have a second one here. This one I hung very low, so if you have a baby or maybe a child that's just learning to sit, I'm hanging it nice and low so that they can bat it. Now let's just say you have an adult and they're bored and they're ready. You can actually change the height by just tying a knot in your ribbon, and then you can change the height. It's a really easy, adjustable game to play. Now, that's super fun. We're just batting with our hands. Now let's say we want to extend this activity, make it a little more challenging, provide a little bit more skill building. So we can work on our eye-hand coordination by creating a paddle. So I've got a paper plate and a plastic knife. I taped the sharp cutting part with big masking tape. Can you see that? So I taped it up like that, and then it creates a handle. Now, you don't have to use a knife. You could use a paint stir stick. You could use a rhythm stick. Anything that you have that you could make into a handle, you could do, and just tape it on there securely. Now, then you can take your paddle and you can whack the balloon with the paddle. The cool part about having a paddle is it really enforces eye-hand coordination. So I have to use my eyes and my hands to do a skill or an activity. So it's a great way to extend this activity, make it go a little further, provide a little bit more entertainment with the same materials. So, friends, I hope that you try making some balloons hang from your ceiling. Make a paddle, whack it around, see if you have a good time with that, and let me know. Also, friends, let me know what areas of challenge that you're having keeping your little ones entertained, and I'll make sure that I cover those in some of our future Play with Andis. Friends, thanks for joining me today on Play with Andi. I'll see you next time.